This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you better my city. I promise, I show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I show you around. This for my city, this for the spoiler. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Prince. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Offline with his three.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Pass to Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
From 17 feet out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
The rebound by the Bucks.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Middleton after the basket by San Antonio. For the three. Lillard misses. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Three-pointer, Lillard.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Barnes. Over Trent. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Ball outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Lillard outside. High post shot. And it's Lillard again missing. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Ball for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
3rd team foul. Substitution of
Middleton outside. Over Barnes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Paul looking around. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For 3, Middleton. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
To the paint. Back to Vassell. Sohan with the screen. It's Vassell with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Here's Middleton. A special move before the shot.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
From deep, Trent. Rebound, San Antonio.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Middleton inside the three-point line. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Sohan. Misses the layup. Here's Milwaukee now. Middleton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the shot goes in.
there is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Portis the screen. Here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
It's a good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Vassell, no good. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Using his size, Giannis.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Wembanyama, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Lopez from long range. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The shot. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. With the teardrop. Doesn't go for it. Good work defensively by Paul. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton on the wing. Prince outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Giannis charging into the lane. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Paul's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Giannis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. On offense, here are the Spurs. Launches a 3. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 now.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Middleton left side. Sweet move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
The Spurs making a switch here. For the lead, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Takes it down to Middleton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Lillard, 8 points for him. To the inside. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s. Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s, but what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
14 foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Lillard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got 11 points.
And Lillard, a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lopez outside. Back to Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Vassell. 1:58 left in the 3rd. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Wesley. Back to Wembanyama. In the corner, Sohan with it. Sinks the triple. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Milwaukee making a switch here. Bucks trailed by 4. Here's Giannis. And just miss after miss right now. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses off the right iron. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Count that one. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Offensive rebound. Outside Portis. Prince looking around. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Puts up a deep 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Spurs ending the third quarter.
The Bucks, 37.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks trail by 7. Goes up at the stripe, and he gets the jumper to drop. Lillard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Pass to Collins, back to Paul, and timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Here's Lillard. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 7. It's not going to go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard from outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Antetokounmpo, that's a two-pointer. And that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Giannis outside. Middleton for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open three.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Back to Middleton. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes outside. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Look at the clock. A little over 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And the Bucks making a change here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
All alone. They get it back. Outside for Wembanyama. Tries again. Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Wembanyama left side. They double-team Wembanyama to the right side. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Over Lillard. Wembanyama, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Lillard. From the arc, Barnes grabs the miss. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
Wembenyama. One word, one massive word. Wembenyama. Yep. The nigga did it all. I was just like, fuck it. I was like, I'm gonna get him going. I was like, I'm going to get him going. One way or another, I'm going to get him going. And soon enough, got a couple of buckets in transition. Boom. So got a block, got it going, got an assist. Pick it, see what's on for now. 25 and 11. 1 for 7. Damn. I thought I wasn't shooting with him. Nigga was just out here bricking.